Indianapolis. The Indiana Fever made a powerful statement as they resumed their WNBA season, defeating the Phoenix Mercury for the third time this season with a 98-89 victory on Friday night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. This win not only secured the season sweep against the Mercury but also strengthened the Fever's position in the league standings, placing them at 7th with a 12-15 record. Kelsey Mitchell delivered a season-best performance, scoring 28 points, while Caitlin Clark, returning from a month-long break, put up 29 points. The duo led a quartet of Fever players who finished the game in double figures, showcasing a well-rounded offensive effort. Fever dominate early but face a fierce comeback. The Fever capitalized on their fresh legs in the first quarter, taking advantage of the fact that nearly all their players stayed in the U.S. during the Olympic break. In contrast, the Mercury had four key players, Taurasi, Brittney Griner, Kahleah Copper, and Bec Allen, who participated in the Paris Olympics, leaving them fatigued. The situation was further complicated by Allen's absence due to a hamstring injury, and the fact that Phoenix had just played the Chicago Sky the previous night. Indiana exploded out of the gates, establishing a commanding 22-9 lead within the first 6 minutes, with Caitlin Clark leading the charge. Clark was virtually unstoppable, scoring 13 points in the first quarter alone. Her performance was punctuated by a stunning cross-court assist to Kelsey Mitchell, which even had Pacers all-star Taurasi, who was sitting courtside, in awe. The Fever's lead ballooned to as much as 28 points during the first half, with a 48-20 advantage midway through the second quarter. However, the Mercury, known for their resilience, responded with a 20-3 run that stretched from the end of the second quarter into the third, even briefly overtaking the Fever. This scenario felt familiar for Indiana, as they had experienced a similar situation in their previous matchup against Phoenix on July 12. On that occasion, Kahleah Copper nearly led a solo comeback, though the Fever managed to secure a 9-point victory. Griner's foul trouble proves costly for the Mercury. A critical moment in the game came in the fourth quarter when Phoenix's towering center, Brittney Griner, was saddled with her fifth foul just 7 minutes in. Standing at 6'9", Griner typically has a significant size advantage over Indiana's 6'4" center, Kahleah Boston. However, the Fever's strategy of drawing fouls on Griner paid off, forcing her to spend considerable time on the bench. Griner's absence on the court made a noticeable difference. With her limited to just 9 minutes in the first half due to foul trouble, the Fever gained an edge on the boards, out-rebounding the Mercury 24-18 by halftime. When Griner was forced to sit in the fourth quarter, Indiana capitalized with a modest but crucial 5-2 run, giving them enough breathing room to maintain their lead. Griner's impact was further diminished as she played only 25 minutes, scoring a mere 10 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Heated exchange highlights rising tensions. The game's intensity was palpable, with emotions running high from the outset. Taurasi, the Mercury's veteran guard, picked up a technical foul in the first quarter after voicing her displeasure with the officiating. Later, Caitlin Clark and Kahleah Copper exchanged words following a hard foul, setting the stage for a more heated confrontation. The tension boiled over in the fourth quarter when Kelsey Mitchell and Mercury guard Natasha Cloud clashed after Mitchell committed an offensive foul. The two exchanged heated words, with Mitchell eventually pushing Cloud, who then stumbled into Fever forward Nalissa Smith. The situation threatened to escalate into a full-blown altercation, but Smith quickly intervened to separate the two. Following a lengthy review, the officials assessed offsetting technical fouls to both Mitchell and Cloud. This marked Cloud's 6th technical of the season, putting her one away from a suspension, while it was the first for Mitchell this season. Caitlin Clark shines in return. Caitlin Clark, in her first game back after a month-long break, made a significant impact with a double-double, recording 29 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. Her performance was instrumental in leading the Fever to victory and highlighted her importance to the team as they pushed towards the playoffs. The Indiana Fever's impressive victory over the Phoenix Mercury, fueled by Clark's stellar play and a strong team effort, underscores their potential as they aim for a spot in the WNBA playoffs.